Look at this one.
Oh, that's how you guys study? Wait, what is this?
This is like how many low kicks he throws. How many low kick with the left, with the right, with the middle kick, da da da.
Wow, you might have to come see this if you can.
He's got a legit spreadsheet.
Or just show them quick, Ilia, that table chart. Just show it to them. So Ilia has a chart of every single strike he's thrown and how many different ones there are.
Look,
How about for Islam?
Look at this. Like he gives me the resume of all his fights, all the punches he throws, everything he does, and which place in the octagon he feels comfortable. Like where he throws more punches, because we have like numbers. Like for example, like the corner of the octagon is the number 1, the middle is the number 2, this place is the number 3. So we see in all his fights where's the number that he feels more comfortable. So I'm not gonna give you the chance to be there. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fight for that place. I'm gonna put you in the place where you don't feel comfortable, where you don't know how to fight.
Does every fighter do that?
In every fight, we do that.
But does other fighters do that too?
I don't know any fighters doing
Fuck,
that.
you might have gave away a big secret.
Scared to hit him because I knew he was gonna hit him harder.
Oh, God.
Just when you thought Ilia Topuria couldn't bring any more heat, he goes and knocks out the Nelk Boys. Yeah, you heard that right. The man isn't just out here to train, he's dropping bombs on the stream. Alright, let's rewind. Ilia Topuria, the undefeated double champ, is in Madrid, chilling with the Nelk Boys, you know, just having a casual hangout. They're talking about sparring, training, maybe some lighthearted fun. But oh no, this ain't gonna be a gentle practice. Ilia's got other plans. You ever seen a sparring session turn into an impromptu knockout show?
Oh, fuck.
Don't go, Kyle. Kill Kyle.
Well, now you have. This guy didn't hold back. The Nelk Boys thought they'd be safe. Nah, one swift move, and boom, KO. Talk about a savage flex.
That was like, come on, you're good.
I'm like scared to hit him because I knew he was gonna hit him harder.
Oh, God.
The Nelk Boys, for anyone not in the loop, are basically the kings of wild online content. They've built a brand off their chaotic adventures, pranks, and behind-the-scenes access to some of the most entertaining and unpredictable characters out there. From UFC fighters to top-tier celebrities, these guys know how to get the most out of their interactions. But what happens when the person they're sparring with is Ilia Topuria, a man whose nickname should probably be the human highlight reel?
Ilia probably drank more wine than you last night too.
Get up, Steiny, get up.
What they thought was going to be a friendly little sparring match turned into a clinic on why you don't mess around with elite level athletes. And we're not just talking about any average sparring session. This was the type of training where the intensity would leave your jaw on the floor and your ribs sore from laughter. Well, for the spectators at least.
Kyle's out. Oh, got him in the guillotine. He got him. He got him. Can he close it? He got him. He got him. He got him. He got him. Don't tap. Darce. Don't tap. Don't tap. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Ah, God, he tapped out.
The way Ilia just locked Kyle into that guillotine choke, watching him struggle, it's like a scene out of a UFC highlight reel, only it's happening live, on stream. The whole world was watching, all eyes on Ilia, and if you didn't know who he was before, you sure as hell knew his name after that. Ilia's composed and methodical approach was something that stood out, the kind of relaxed confidence that comes with years of training and experience. He wasn't even fazed when Kyle tried to throw a punch or make a move. Ilia was there for business, and this wasn't just any training session. It was a demonstration of why he's one of the most feared fighters in the game. The way he made Kyle tap out was like he was teaching a lesson, the kind of lesson where you learn, don't mess with champions.
Oh, God.
That was a pretty hard punch.
I'm good.
As Kyle's taps echoed over the stream, the chat exploded with excitement. Fans went wild over the sheer speed and technique that Ilia displayed. In a world where so many combat athletes are known for their flashiness, Ilia's power wasn't in flamboyant gestures or trash talk. It was in his precise execution. One moment Kyle was standing, the next he was tapping out, caught in the guillotine. The transition from one moment to the next was so smooth, so fast, that anyone who was watching could only sit back and stare in awe. The big reveal came during the stream. Ilia casually takes down Kyle, who's trying to hold his own, but that guillotine, it was over before it started. Fans are losing their minds, hyped up, all of them buzzing about how Ilia's skills are on a whole new level. And let's be real, you might have been in the chat, laughing your ass off as the chaos unfolded. The whole vibe? Straight fire. This wasn't just another random clip of UFC fighters goofing off on a live stream. It wasn't the usual look at me, I'm so strong type of footage. No, Ilia did what only a select few could pull off. He showed exactly why he's one of the most dangerous men in combat sports today. In front of thousands of viewers, he displayed that ultra cool, almost nonchalant, "this is just what I do" vibe, all while making sure that you know what happens when you step into his world. There's no playtime with Ilia. This man is a machine, and he made it look easy. As the chaos unfolded, the fans, or more like the entire digital audience, couldn't get enough. The chat was a mix of pure shock and hype, every comment rolling in faster than a UFC punch. The moment Ilia locked in that guillotine and the Nelk Boys' Kyle was tapping out like his life depended on it, the room went absolutely crazy. Did you see that? Holy shit, he's insane. That guillotine was brutal. Comments were flooding the chat. People were in disbelief at how calm Ilia was while applying that move. It wasn't the usual "I'm the king" boast, it was pure skill, pure dominance. The type of silent, "look what I can do" flex that made every other fighter in the stream look like they were just a bit off. The fight itself, while lighthearted in nature, served as a reminder to anyone watching that you don't just play fight with someone who trains for a living. The Nelk Boys were clearly out of their depth, but hey, they were brave enough to step into the ring with an undefeated fighter, and that's gotta count for something, right? But they quickly realized that bravery alone wasn't enough to survive against someone like Ilia. And let's be honest here, watching Kyle tap out so quickly just made the whole scene 10x more hilarious. If you think sparring with an undefeated champion would be some walk in the park, well, think again.
Yo, Ilia, realistically, that shot that you hit me with, what percentage was that? You can't say 30. 20.
It's not about the shot, like it's...
That was 20?
But let's talk reactions. People can't stop talking about it. The crowd's hype meter was through the roof. Fans were hyped that Ilia's raw power isn't just for the octagon, it's for everyone's entertainment. Is the UFC next? Who knows? Theories are flying around like crazy. Some are speculating about how this whole interaction might even affect Ilia's next big move. Is this the kind of energy that's going to launch him into the next level of boxing too? Bruh, anything's possible at this point. At this point, you've got to wonder, what does this mean for Ilia's career moving forward? We've seen him destroy opponents in the cage, but does he have that crossover star quality to take him outside the octagon? Could this casual sparring session with the Nelk Boys lead to something bigger, like a shot at dominating the world of boxing? After all, Ilia himself has been pretty open about how, with the right preparation, he believes he could be a world champion in boxing as well. We've already seen UFC stars dabble in other sports, so why not Ilia? The reactions didn't just stop at the chat either. Fans were quick to jump on social media, buzzing about the clip. Ilia Topuria is a freak of nature. Imagine what he could do in the ring if he went full boxing mode. It's no secret that people love a good cross-sport comparison, and Ilia might just be setting himself up for a bigger role than just the UFC's brightest star. He could have a future in boxing, and people are already speculating who he might face in the future. Now let's zoom out and see where this fits in the grander scheme of things. Ilia just made a statement, and I mean you can't touch this kind of statement. For those who are doubting his crossover appeal, this was a wake-up call. This wasn't just a training sesh, this was a preview of what's to come. Ilia's not just an MMA star, he's playing 3D chess, making sure he's got multiple avenues open. Does it feel like a power move? Oh hell yeah, this is what happens when you're at the top and you're making everyone else look like they're standing still. And if we're talking business, Ilia's presence in the UFC isn't just about fight nights and contracts, it's about brand building, taking opportunities that no one else can, or dares, to take. People know Ilia for his explosive fighting style, but now they're starting to recognize him for something else too, his future in other combat sports. Ilia has quickly turned into a mainstream name, and this sparring incident only added fuel to the fire. Is he bigger than the sport? Maybe. We've seen UFC stars leave the organization to pursue other ventures. Conor McGregor did it with boxing, so why can't Ilia Topuria set the stage for his own transition? What would a boxing match between Ilia and someone like Gervonta Davis look like? Would it be more than just a spectacle? Does Ilia Topuria have the potential to make a legitimate name for himself outside the UFC? Damn, These are the questions that'll have the combat sports world on fire in the next few years. The best part? Ilia's got all the leverage. His UFC career is rock solid. His marketability, off the charts. Fans love him, and he's got that built-in fan base that'll ride for him no matter what. And hey, if he's got his eyes set on boxing, that's just another savage move in the making. The future is definitely looking lit for him. At the end of the day, what's the most impressive about Ilia's whole vibe is how calm and collected he stays. He doesn't need to hype up or make noise. He just shows up, does his thing, and leaves an impact. Whether it's knocking out Nelk Boys in a friendly sparring session or plotting out his boxing career, Ilia is a force to be reckoned with. Whatever comes next for Ilia, you bet it's gonna be legendary. That's right, folks. Ilia Topuria just made an entire community rethink what it means to dominate. And honestly, the bigger question here is, will you be able to say, I knew him when, as his star keeps rising? You better start paying attention now. The next chapter is going to be something epic.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's like, this guy, he told me like, analytically, if we go to the numbers, there is no ways that he can beat you. There is no ways.
Percentages of success based off of.
Yeah, he's telling you like, if you do this, and this, there's no way. Like, so in base of that, you make your training camp.
Yeah, of course.
It's not like I do my training camp and whatever. No, when I have a specific opponent, I have the analytics, and the first thing we think is like, I don't think about like I'm fighting whoever, Charles.
Yeah.
I think like we are the team of Charles,
Yeah.
and we are analyzing that with all the abilities that Charles has,
Right.
what we
What's
would
his
do
weakest point?
against Ilia.
Yeah, exactly. That's amazing.
The first thing we think is like, what are the weaknesses that we see in Ilia?
Yeah, that's
like we analyze everything on from Charles' perspective.
I like
you know,
that.
you know what I mean?
How long have you done that? Dissecting. Just dissecting fights like that.
Since I'm fighting in the UFC.
So you came up with that strategy?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Always.
Dude, that is like.
I always
didn't
have
know
a
that.
strategy. Nothing happens by chance.
You
You
work
know?
off percentages.
Always.
That's
Always.
Wow, man. Fuck, so it's like, damn.
Well, what was your?
Did
Did you study? What was your study report against us?
Hmm?
Where's your study report against us today?
What he said?
He said, "Where's the chart for us?"
No. For you, I don't have any study.
Yeah, I didn't have any stats.
No.
Got lucky today, my boy.
I don't need it. I don't need to waste
We
my
had a
time
whole
on you.
fucking stat sheet meeting. We had a whole stat sheet meeting on you this morning, just so you know.
With you, I don't need to do that.
So where did you feel like Oliveira was his most uncomfortable? Like when looking at Oliveira's fights? Where was it that
Fucking
Oliveira
lobby.
wasn't
When he knocked him in the first round.
Okay, yeah, obviously I know. But when you were,
Lobby's the best, bro.
Let me find it, and I'm gonna.
I'm very curious because that's.
I love it. Lob me off 4 glasses of wine, talking MMA is the best.
It is interesting now to see like exactly
That's crazy.
where he's gonna be in the